Somewhere along the way, you stopped buying things just because you liked them. You started buying them because they said something about you. Your clothes weren't just outfits, they were statements. Your phone wasn't just a tool, it was a symbol. Your shoes, your skincare, your coffee order, everything became part of the version of you that you were trying to build. And at first, it felt good. The compliments, the attention, the validation. You felt like someone worth looking at. But slowly, the line between what you liked and who you were began to blur. You stopped asking, "Do I even want this?" and started thinking, "What will people think of me if I have this?" That's when spending becomes your personality. When purchases turn into performances. When a shopping bag feels like proof that you exist. When you start to feel more like a collection of things than a person. We don't talk about this enough. We say things like retail therapy or treat yourself, like that justifies everything. But deep down, we know. We know when the spending isn't about joy. It's about survival. It's about feeling like we matter. There's a girl with 50 skincare bottles she never finishes. Each one was bought on a bad day. Each one a promise that she'd feel better. But now, they just sit on a shelf, like broken promises she made to herself. There's a guy who only wears brands with big logos. He doesn't even like the fit, but he likes how it feels to be seen. He scrolls past memes about rich versus broke and silently wonders which one he looks like to other people. There's a kid with a gaming setup worth thousands and no one to play with. So he keeps upgrading, hoping better gear will mean better friends. But it doesn't. That's the trap. You start spending to build a version of yourself that's impressive. But then you start living for the version, not for you. You're not alone in this. We were all told, you are what you wear. Dress for success, look the part. But no one taught us how to feel valuable without spending. So we learned to perform value instead of feeling it. The scary part is, it works. For a while. People compliment you. People follow you. People say, "You're so put together." But late at night, when the outfit's off, when the bank account is low, when no one's watching, you wonder, if I stop buying, will I still be enough? And that question, that moment, it's the beginning of clarity. It's when you realize your worth never lived in a receipt, or a label, or someone else's double tap. It was always yours. You just didn't know how to see it without the packaging. This isn't a video to shame you. It's a mirror. Because we've all been there. We've all felt the high of a package arriving and the crash that follows after. We've all wanted to be seen so badly that we tried to buy it. But I want you to know, you don't have to keep proving your worth through purchases. You don't need another thing to be enough. You already are. Even if your shoes aren't new, even if your phone is old, even if your skincare routine is just soap and water. When spending becomes your personality, it's not because you're shallow. It's because you're human. You just want to belong. You just want to be seen. You just want to matter. And maybe you already do, even if you stop buying, even if you're quiet, even if you're just you. This is The Hidden Cost, where we talk about the stories money doesn't show and the parts of ourselves we've traded just to feel like we're enough.